What's going on, guys? Welcome back. It is the 27th of October. Good morning. Early on Monday morning here. We're looking at the markets. We're looking at Aerodrome Finance here for this video, and we'll probably check out Bitcoin, and we'll drop into CoinMarketCap. Nice rally here. The past couple days, we had a couple things play out. We had one of these scenarios play out that we had discussed recently, which is nice to see, especially for the bulls as of now. So these markets were continuing to put in lower highs and lower lows, and what we're looking for was a change in trend back to the upside with a couple things playing out. Let's talk about that now. So we had the market put in a lower low. We had the market put in a lower high on the 13th, another lower low, which ultimately is the low right now on the Friday the 17th. Market pulled up to a lower high here on the 20th and 21st. Market pulled back. This is the real key here on the 22nd to a higher low. And then the very strong bullish leg right now is unfolding with the higher high coming in on Saturday, the 25th, over the weekend of October. So again, what I was looking for here, what we talked about was, let's watch. This might be the higher low, and what we want to see next is these highs taken out here on the 20th, 21st. They were both at 70. Let's see, the high is 86. They're both at 86. We want to see those highs taken out, which happened on this day, which was a 12.8% day. A little bit of follow through on Sunday, and so far Monday we're backing off of some levels of market resistance. So the market did the pullback here. The lows held, and then this leg can be very strong, and so far it has been. So we have a nice change in trend for the bulls back to the upside with a higher low and a higher high. Now the market made it up to some levels of market resistance, which is what we talked about, basically around 96, 97, 98, 99, right in this zone here. This has been previous resistance going back to the 13th of October. It was the old lower end of the range back here from the end of September before the market broke to the upside. So for the market to pull back up to this zone, find resistance, is very normal. Now, what plays out next is we could see, depends how strong this market is today. I know you haven't checked it yet, but the last night, the futures markets, the U.S. stock market was up quite a bit. So we'll see if this is going to breach through here today, or is it going to cool off a little bit, maybe even back test all the way down to 87, which would still be a higher low. It would turn this double high here into support, and then maybe that next leg is what takes you up there to, basically to $1, slightly higher. So that's just a couple scenarios that might be in the works here for Aerodrome. But what we're seeing here is exactly what I was looking for, the higher low, and then the move up there to 96, 97, 98, which is the level of resistance, old level of support. And we can see here this morning, it's a little after 4 a.m. on the East Coast. We're seeing Aerodrome have a pretty quiet day. It's basically flat, just backing off of that 96 level. We're back above the 200-day moving average. We still have some work to do to get up to the 50-day moving average. That's up here at $1.04. Once we get up there, we'll have obviously breached these levels. We'll breach this resistance, and we'll be up to those next targets there, which are right around $1.06. And yeah, that would be great. So hopefully this is just the early stages of something much larger here for Aerodrome. Off of the higher low, which was a few days ago, this market's up about 27% off of the 17th lows that found support below my 73 level, but all the way down there to 69. This market's up at the moment like about 35% in looks like that's about 10 days. Not too bad, guys. So that's what we have here for Aerodrome. A little bit of pushback here expected. There's a chance we pull all the way back down to 87 before support comes in. So just keep that in mind here. I don't think we'll go much lower than that unless the markets are in deeper trouble. But I think a pullback to there before maybe the next spring higher is possible. At least the way I see it. Over to Bitcoin. Bitcoin's above the 50, above the 200. 116, a little resistance. We'll see if we get back above this level. This market has bumped its head on this level multiple times, right around this 116, 117 level. Obviously, all-time highs are way up here in the 126 plus range. We'll see. Could be possible. Let's go to the Bitcoin dominance. Let's see if that's that might be starting to roll over. Let's see here. Nah, not really. Looks like it actually might want to break out to the upside. We'll see if it makes new highs here and breaks out to the upside, basically taking out our highs here around 60%. Over to coinmarketcap.com, fear and greed's at a 42, getting that bump up here as the markets rally through the weekend. The altcoin season index, well, yesterday was at a 30, last week at a 26, today we're at a 28. All right, guys, that's it. That's going to wrap it up. Any questions, just let me know down below. All links are down below. Of course, not financial advice. You guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. If you're an IATA subscriber, go ahead and join us here. And hopefully the rally continues and hopefully you're positioned correctly. You guys have a great day.